You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. Yo, what's going on, my VVOGs, my Omi homies, and everybody else? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with a miscellaneous video. So, where to begin? So I've been on the Veve app for about 3 months now, since March 12th, 2021, and I've learned a few things, and I've been active on Twitter a lot since then as well. I never really used Twitter before Veve. It's fun. It's a fun way to connect with the community and stuff, and I've been making posts and stuff. And one of my posts motivated this topic of the video, so this video is basically going to be me going over some things that I've learned on my time, or things I've learned with my time on Veve. And that's pretty much going to be it. It's just going to be random things that I've learned. So maybe one of you guys can learn something from it. If you take one thing away, then this video has done its job. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, one thing I recently learned, if we take a look at the Back to the Future drop that we just had, if it's one thing I've learned, it's that commons can appreciate more than a rare. So if we look at Marty's hoverboard, the floor price is right now 70 gems. Let's look at the details. It's a common and it has 7,777 editions. So let's go to the rare, which is the question mark hoverboard. The floor price of this is 38 gems. Let's take a look at the edition size. It's 4,444, 3,000 less than the common, which is Marty's board. But the reason for Marty's board doing better in the market is because of it has the Mattel logo on it. That's for one, and for second, it's Marty's hoverboard. This was the hoverboard that he rode on, so it's more iconic than the rare. So basically the point of bringing this up is that depending on the significance of the item, a common can surpass a rare in its set. So the Rising Sun hoverboard is an uncommon. It's doing way less, than the Marty's board. The ultra rare is doing, what it should be doing. It should be the highest priced in the market, but not by much. Marty's hoverboard can probably come close to this if given the right FOMO or whatever. So that's one lesson right there. A common can appreciate better than a rare. So another thing that I've learned is that there are whales on the Veve app, and there is very little that you can do about it. So if we take a look at Superman, oh, and by the way, I took this chart from the Rebel Duck. He has an awesome YouTube channel that you definitely need to check out and subscribe to if you care about market trends. But like I was saying, I took this from the Rebel Duck, and if you look at Superman was hovering around $112 on June 22nd. And if you look at June 28th, it made a significant jump to $213. So that was due to either one or a few whales. They bought the floor, and the price rose significantly over a few days. Let's take a look at the current market to see what Superman is at. So just a few days after the 28th, today is the 3rd of July. Superman's floor is now at 366, and there has been promises of it rising even further. So that is what I've learned, is that there are whales, and basically you can't sleep on these NFTs anymore. If you see a price, you need to strike while the iron is hot, because if you sleep on these, odds are you might be priced out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's take a look at Da Vinci Pride real quick. So we see a similar trend. On June 22nd, Givenchy Pride Beauty was around 240 gems or dollars, and on the 28th, it took a significant jump to $699. That is not organic or natural, depending on your definition. In other words, it was due to a whale or multiple whales on the app buying up the floor prices. So I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it is a thing and it's part of the market. So you need to be aware that you can't procrastinate on these NFTs forever. If you see a price that's attractive, you might want to strike while the iron is hot, or you might miss your chance at a good NFT. Another thing that I've learned is that if you don't have deep pockets, odds are you're not going to be able to complete every set, especially as Veve starts doing multiple drops daily. Like we've been getting 2 drops a day recently, like this Labbits drop. Like if you missed the ultra rare, which is currently $780, it was like $500 last night. Another example of the whale situation. But if you missed the ultra rare, odds are you're not going to be paying that to complete the set. So basically what I'm saying is you need to come to terms that it's not, logical to expect to complete every set unless you have like a decent amount of side money just sitting around. You gotta be responsible with this collecting. I know it's addicting and you want to have every set and master collector, but you just gotta come to terms with it's going to be natural not to be able to complete every set. Everybody has their own lane that they need to play in. You need to participate as best you can with what you have, and don't feel bad that you can't complete every set. Like even me, you might think I got a whole bunch of money, but I'm doing what I can with what I have. I have 13 sets, and there's some Batman, Nightwing and Robin and Big Barda. They're a little out of my range. I probably could, but I'm trying to be responsible here. So it's natural. You just got to stay in your lane and do what you can with what you have. So that's another thing that I've learned. So to piggyback off of that last lesson, I said that you probably wouldn't be able to afford every set. You need to go for the low-hanging fruit when there is an affordable drop. So this Back to the Future drop, this whole drop was less than $80. The Marty board was 13 gems. Oops, same. Let's go out of there. The No Tech hoverboard was also 13 gems. I mean, the ultra rare is the most expensive at $20. So basically the point is, when there is an affordable drop, you need to participate if you can. Sometimes it's coming to a point where we need to pick and choose the drops that we participate in, especially if they're having 2 drops a day. We won't be able to do everything, or if you don't care about sets, then you just pick and choose individual NFTs you want. But if you do care about sets, pick and choose and wait for an affordable drop. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Ecomi has over 100 brands that they need to start dropping. So there's going to be 2 double headers, is what I like to call them. There's going to be double headers on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and maybe even another day of the week. We don't know yet, but it's time to start being picky about these drops, unless you have the money to just participate in everything. So that is the lesson. Another lesson I learned is that it pays to do research on these NFTs. So let's take a look at the rise of Ultraman right here. So this is the comic way. He has a YouTube channel, very knowledgeable within the comic realm, and his information can be translated into these NFTs that we have. He found out something about the secret rare and made a video about it, and not too long after did the secret rare Ultraman poster rise a few $100s. It was like around $280 for like the longest time, and as soon as he posted that video, his information moved the market, I believe, to around what the price is right now. So my point here is if you do your due diligence, you can get ahead of the herd once information like that is put out to the masses. You want to get ahead of these things, or else the information is useless to you because other people have already taken advantage of it. Another example using the comic way, or this is the comic way, is doing your research. He found out, well, I don't think he was the first person, but he was the last person to mention that Damian Wayne should be a first appearance. So you want to look at things like this. Like, even though he has a high mint count of 12,800, eventually Veve or Ecomi might decide to make him a first appearance, because he is a whole different character from the other Robins that we've seen on the app. This is Bruce Wayne's son, who is a new character. Even though he's titled as Robin, he's not the same as Dick Grayson and the same with the Batman Who Laughs. He has a high mint as well, but he's only going for $31 right now. And if they make him a first appearance, that should increase his value, or just a little bit. It might be a lot, I don't know. But once we go to Comic-Con, I'm sure a lot more people will scoop up the One Who Laughs, and he's a whole new character as well. So things like that, you want to get ahead of it. Like, you want to jump on this before Veve makes its first appearance in similar NFTs. These are just two examples of many that may be on the app or may be coming to the app. So doing your own research can pay dividends. That is the lesson here. And the last lesson for today is just to have fun with it, guys. I know this is an investment of sorts and can definitely be life-changing, but at the end of the day, if you're not having fun with it, what's the point? Look at these characters, man. These are our favorite cartoons from the past, our favorite heroes. This should be fun. I know the drops can get stressful because you're trying to get those sub 100 mints and you're trying to get the ultra rare. But if you don't get it, oh well, There's 100 other drops that we'll be having over the coming weeks and months, and we will have our chance there. You're not going to win them all. Maybe you can, who knows? But still, just have fun with it. That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying this journey. Even though I don't have 24 sets or whatever, I'm grateful for what I can complete in the assets that I do have. So that is the most important lesson of all here. Just have fun with it. That's the video, my friends. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, learned something, or was entertained, feel free to drop a like for your bromie and share it with the community. There's plenty of lessons to be learned on this app. It is very innovative and disruptive. This is something brand new for everybody, and this is going to be a learning curve as we go. There's no right or wrong, I don't think. It's just lessons learned. So I just wanted to drop a few lessons that I've learned so far. There's plenty more to come, but I didn't want the video to be super long. So with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just out here sharing my opinions and thoughts as I learn with you guys. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video, hopefully. Until then, peace out, stay cool, and hodl strong. And be safe out there if you're partaking in any firework activity. Later.